When it comes to quick and easy meals, few things beat the quesadilla. All you need are 2 tortillas, a little cheese, and the fixings of your fancy, and you have a delicious dish that's also great on the go. I'm going to show you my classic breakfast quesadilla, my pesto chicken quesadillas that are great for lunch, and my vegetarian black bean quesadillas that are perfect for Meatless Monday. Now, once you're done watching this yummy video, don't miss the latest episode of Mobile Meal Makeover on Kin Community. I'm making another awesome quesadilla that I think you guys are going to love, so be sure to head over and check it out. Now, let's get to our classic breakfast quesadilla. What I love about these quesadillas is that they can actually all be assembled in advance during your Sunday meal prep. Then all you have to do is heat them up in a frying pan the morning of, and you can eat them on the run. How convenient is that? So, for these quesadillas, I am using some whole wheat tortillas. If you prefer to keep them gluten-free, you could also use corn tortillas. Those would work just as well. Now, if you're going to be cooking your quesadillas right away, you can assemble them entirely in your frying pan and save yourself an extra dish. But if you plan on making more than one quesadilla at a time, I actually prefer baking them to frying them because it makes the process go a little faster. I'm starting with my first tortilla in my frying pan, and to that I'm going to add a layer of cheese. Cheese is critical because it's really the glue that keeps your quesadillas together. Next, I'm going to add some boiled eggs that I've given a rough chop to and some chopped ham. You can leave the ham out if you prefer to keep these vegetarian. I am also going to add a little drizzle of hot sauce. Now this is just me. Some people are not into the heat in the morning. If you are not into hot sauce, I highly recommend adding a little drizzle of ranch dressing. That tastes absolutely delicious in this dish as well. And we're gonna finish this off with some green onion, because it's always good to have some green in these things. And then we need to finish it with the glue that holds it all together. More cheddar cheese. On goes my second tortilla, and this baby is ready for the stovetop. I'm going to cook it over medium-high heat until it gets crispy on the bottom, and then, very carefully, I'm going to flip it. It should only take between 30 seconds and a minute for the other side of your quesadilla to crisp up. Once they're done, I simply cut them with a pizza cutter and they are ready to eat. The perfect protein-packed breakfast on the go. And for lunch, I've got my pesto chicken quesadillas. This is a great way to use up any leftover chicken you have hanging out in the fridge. So, I've got my first tortilla in my pan and I'm just going to top it with a layer of mozzarella cheese. You could also do this with goat cheese as well. That would be fantastic. Next, I've got some chopped chicken in a bowl, and to that I'm going to add some pesto. Now, you could totally use store-bought here, that would be fine, or you could click on this thumbnail and learn how to make your very own pesto sauce from scratch. Trust me, there is nothing like homemade pesto. It's delicious. We're just going to mix our chicken and our pesto together well and then spread it evenly over our tortilla. Next, we're going to add even more yummy flavor with some roasted red peppers that I've just given a nice chop to. We're going to top this with some more shredded mozzarella and our second tortilla, and to the stove it goes. These are an excellent lunch option because they will keep you full till dinner. Finally, I'm going to show you some vegetarian black bean quesadillas that are so flavorful you won't even miss the meat. So I've got my whole wheat tortilla in my frying pan and I'm going to top it with a layer of shredded cheddar. In a bowl, I've got some canned black beans that I've just rinsed and drained. I like to give my black beans a quick mash before I put them in my quesadilla so they don't roll around. Once your black beans are mashed, into the quesadilla they go. Next, you can top them with any sort of flavors you like. Today, I'm using red bell pepper, some canned corn, and some chopped green onion. I'm going to season these with a little chili powder and some hot sauce, because that's how I roll. And I'm going to finish them off with another layer of shredded cheddar and my second tortilla. To the stove they go, and all you need to do is cook them until they're crispy on both sides. These babies are delicious just on their own, or served with sour cream, salsa, or guacamole. For one more great quesadilla recipe, don't miss the latest episode of Mobile Meal Makeover over on Kin Community. I'm making my Philly cheese chicken quesadillas, and they will blow your mind. I hope you'll give all these tasty recipes a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet or Instagram me a photo because you know I love seeing what you're coming up with in your very own kitchens. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to The Domestic Geek because there's lots more deliciousness where this came from.